It's a perfect April day in Athens, Georgia, exactly 500 miles away from St. Pete. And Megan Romano has never felt so at home.
I think it's just the people. I mean, the people are great and they just understand me and where I come from, and it's just really great, and I fit in well here.
You like school?
Yeah, sometimes.
All right, we won't get too carried away. But to say Romano is having the breakout swimming year of her life would be an understatement. Megan's fresh off dominating the NCAA championships, where she set an American record in the 200 freestyle, then followed it up with the 2 fastest relay splits in United States swimming history. She credits an air of confidence, unlike anything she's ever experienced.
About halfway through the year, I was just like, okay, maybe I can do this, and it helped, it worked, so.
Winning is nothing new to Megan. This is what we were used to seeing when she was at Northeast High. Her races were over as soon as they started. Northeast coach Bill Burrows had never seen anything like it.
She never lost in a competition. At state competition, she dominated. I mean, all the events that she won, and gold medals in, she was well ahead. I mean, half a pool length sometimes.
And this is a day in my life.
Megan was in a class all by herself when we aired this Day in the Life piece back in 2005. But while her natural stroke seemed to come so easy, the process it took to get to this point was anything but. Her training ground was here at North Shore Pool, where club coach Fred Lewis says life for Megan was sometimes lonely at the top.
Once Megan became a national class swimmer, it's a hard thing for a child that age to really understand what it's all about.
It almost hurts you because, like, if you have no one to race, then, like, you're just like, okay, like, why do I need to train? Like, why should I go to practice if I can just win without practicing?
Eventually, Lewis and Romano's relationship was tested, and Megan's future in the sport and fear of burnout became a concern. Megan's parents, Tom and Rhonda.
There was actually a time where she was not wanting to swim too much anymore, and it didn't last long, but that was probably, for me, probably one of the lowest points.
When she had it in her head that she wanted to do something that I didn't agree with, I mean, we fought tooth and nail, and we had her mom and dad and me, her, we were in the weight room on a Saturday morning for 2-3 hours after practice talking it out.
He just really wanted the best for me, I feel like, and I was too stubborn to realize that back then. I kind of see that now, like, I wish I would have listened to him more and, like, maybe worked hard a little bit more.
Was there ever a point in Megan's development where you maybe thought, we've seen our best day, this could be it? It is what it is.
Absolutely not. Oh my God, from 10 years old on, it was there.
He knew that she had the potential, and he was trying to relate that to us and relate that to her. You knew she was better than what she was putting out.
Lewis never gave up on his star swimmer, and Megan never gave up on him. Her chance to shine at the 2008 Olympic trials was hampered by mononucleosis, but Megan made the most of the experience. She went on to finish her high school career like she started, on top. And while every college swim coach in the country seemed to take notice, Georgia's legendary Jack Bowerly, who actually swam against Fred Lewis back in the 60s, knew what he was dealing with.
I mean, the jury was out a little bit. I mean, and she was real good, but she wasn't great yet.
But if there were any second thoughts of recruiting Megan, they were erased when then Bulldog, Tampa native Chelsea Nauta, went to her coach with a direct message.
Jack, we need her. I kind of always thought that Megan would be the type of swimmer to, like, really hit the high road and get to a program like Georgia and just really take off.
And that's exactly what has happened. Surrounded by unlimited success and tradition, Megan Romano has had a key role in 3 straight SEC championships. She's led her team while shining as an individual, reserving her place in one of America's top collegiate programs.
To say that we would be sitting in this place 3 or 4 years ago when we recruited her, I would be lying. Yeah, she's done a heck of a job.
I just felt like my team needed me, and I mean, being an Olympic year, you always try and like push and give it the extra, you know. From the inside, you just want to give it all you have. So I think this year's really special, and I've just picked it up a notch.
I think in high school, she wanted everybody's approval, her parents' approval, my approval, that everything she was doing was great. And I think she finally got it. She's swimming for herself right now.
What I have found, the bigger role she has, the better she is, and the more important it is, the better she is. So, which is pretty typical of pretty good athletes. They like the challenge.
And if that theory holds true, Megan Romano is set to rock the Olympic trials in late June. 4 years ago, when Megan was competing at trials for a spot in Beijing, she was just happy to be there. But this time, the scenario is completely different, with a spot in London well within reach.
Just being there and the crowd and like being the only person on the deck with 7 other swimmers competing with you, it's just an amazing feeling, and I'm really looking forward to doing it again.
Gives us all bragging rights and stories that we can all tell, and yeah, we'll probably make up more Megan Romano stories as it goes on, but.
And if or when Megan earns a spot on the Olympic team,
that would definitely put the cherry on the top.
Come back afterwards and we'll talk about it.
Extremely exhilarating on my part.
I'm going to really smile. I'm going to really be happy. Really happy. I might go out and get myself a hot fudge sundae or something.